Hey people, only a quick one today. I'm all good actually. I've had a bit of a sleep, feeling a bit rough. Back's been a bit sore. So used to get a bit worried before whenever my back started playing up. I used to get a bit worried, thinking, "Oh no, something's happened." But it's just usually if I think, first thing I think about it, it's usually the day before. I've probably done a little bit too much, and then I'm paying for it now. So pretty normal. As I said, I'm one of the lucky ones. There's people with serious disfigurements in my condition. I think his name was find it on there. Make sure his name's right. I should know the name right now. I say the Elephant Man because it's a bit more shocking to people. When people ask me about my condition and stuff, and I tell them what it is, they go, "Oh, I've never heard that before." Some people have heard of it, but they don't connect it to any kind of condition. But when I explain their condition, they go, "Oh," because I say, the Elephant Man?" And they go, "Oh, yeah, yeah, that's the same condition." It's a bit hard when I say it to people. Because they're asking me questions and that. I just feel like going, the Elephant Man. Well, obviously, it's not. There's a bit of a connection there. I think his name's John Merrick. I actually think he was from Coventry. Was it Birmingham? I'm pretty sure he's from the Midlands, actually. I'm sure he is. I'm just watching this Bashment thing on the telly. I don't think I can really show you guys. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm sure he's actually. I'm sure he's from. I'm sure that he's from the Midlands. Um, it don't matter. Just anyone. Oh, I see. I shouldn't have put all these on there. Don't need them all on there, do I? Okay. Yeah. So basically, I've still been setting up my laptop because I'm not 100% efficient with the, um, being like Tchaikovsky. I can't do the. Some of you women, some of you guys can. I've seen takes like boom, like a paragraph in 2 seconds. Like it's insane. I can't do that. So I set up my computer, but I'm used to Google. I'm used to Googling it. So I like to use Google, but this computer came set up with Microsoft, and I've got some Microsoft things. I've got some like one and two, but I'm not really fit. You know what I'm saying? So when it's giving me what's the names to use, when it's giving me, like when you go online, when it's giving me the ones to use, it's giving me not not Google. Do you understand what I mean? I'm probably not explaining it right. But so then I'm like going on there and it's giving me different like, what's this, man? I know what it is, but I'm having to. I'm like, God, where's Google? I know exactly what I'm. You know what I mean? Come on, people, you know what I mean. So basically, what I did, whether it's luckily or not, but the Google thing came up like a link to Google, and I was like, oh yeah, but it's still linked. So I'm still having to go through anyway. It's just long, and now I've got all my Google accounts, too many of them. And it keeps saying anytime I go onto Google now, it keeps saying, well, um, which Google account do you want to use? Anyway, so as you can see, I'm not really that stressed today. I wouldn't say a good mood. Well, I'm in an okay mood. I'm not stressed, so no point being stressed, is there really? it doesn't really help. So, you know what I mean? Might as well just. I like watching some of these. It's like they're like like dances that's been videoed and then put online. So it's alright. Some of them are alright. There's a couple on it that I've been to. It's alright. Hold on, what am I doing now? I need to have this one. Shit. Um, I've got these orders. Don't know. Yeah, so I'm sure his name was John Merrick. Don't know how- And you know, he had it bad. So that's like an extreme case of it. There are people that have got, you know, they've got it really bad. People that I've talked to actually, some of them got it really bad everywhere. They're very sore. They're very, you know, just uncomfortable, irritating, itchy, and you have to not scratch them. But obviously they become used to them, and then they don't, you know. But some of them get out of hand. Some of them they're tumours. Some of them get out of hand, and you know they grow big, turn into really cancer. They turn cancerous, and they have to be cut off. Or some just get so big that they become hurtful and cause problems. They have to be cut off. So, but there's not much they can do about it. The most frustrating thing about the condition is there's no cure, and not much they can do while they're on here. Anyway, I get very frustrated with the doctors. Obviously, I found out a little bit differently, and I don't have that relationship with doctors like I probably should if I'd been told when I was a child or been diagnosed when I was a child. Probably would have had a different, you know, I would have been dealing with them from childhood, but I haven't been dealing with them from childhood. I just feel like they don't really know a lot about it, and that's what they say. They don't know anything about it. They can't, you know. All they can do is test because they don't know how to, you know, not get frustrated. Or we'll just see you once a year just so we can check to see if your tumours have grown or, you know. In the meantime, body just keeps breaking down every year. And mine is. So I'm not here just sitting here feeling sorry myself. It's like ridiculous. It's just like I only see them when something's going wrong. So that's a bit frustrating. But apart from that, it's good. um, so it affect. It doesn't really affect us all the same though. So it's very frustrating because the way it's affected me it's completely different to anybody else. So completely different to even my own mother. So it's affected her differently. So, but my mother, she had problems with her womb, and she had tumours everywhere. She had tumours inside her womb. That's why she couldn't have any more children. And I reckon now, because of her problems, this is why I had certain problems. I've I've got tumours on my spine, and my biological father, he had tumours on his spine as well. So he died because of a brain tumour, and his tumours on his. Well, I don't know, but I know that he died because of a brain tumour, and he was in a wheelchair when he passed away as well. So, and my mother, who's still alive, she she's had problems with her womb, so she had to have her womb taken out. She had a number of tumours all in there, so she had quite a few operations. Um, and me, I've had just it's been a bit weird. So um, I've got tumours on my spine, um, and I don't have any children. Can't have any children for some reason. Um, well, the obvious reason. um, and yeah, all my tumours are on my spine. and haven't really come to think. They have affected me because they've stopped me now from doing the things I used to do. I used to be quite physical. Now I'm not so physical. Um, I had my first leg injury. It was really bad. So then I couldn't walk and stuff, and it took me years to get back to walking again. So then that stopped me, obviously. Now I've got a drop foot, so that's physically I can't do things that I used to do. And then subsequently, since then, I've just had constantly like body just breaking down and stuff. You know, just can't do the things I used to do. Because if I do, I'll get injured. And injury is usually bad, whereas before, I could just, if I get injured, it's really bad. I can't afford to get injured, which is like stopping me from doing like I can do things, but there's a possibility that I get injured. So is it really worth it? Which means I've turned into a boring old fart. Yeah, but yeah, sounding a little bit like that is how it is though. So it doesn't mean it stops me from doing everything. It's just it's a bit crap when you kind of look back and be like, damn man, I can't do that no more, or you know, or just like just rubbish. So I'm gonna get on with this. So I should probably put some information on my on the channel about, even though there's probably other people that do it about NF1 and stuff. So I probably should put some information on there, more information, so that people will be like, oh, you know, what's what is this neurofibromatosis? See, it's a bit long to say, so NF1 does shorten it down. But for British people, they're gonna go, they might go, what's he using NF4? Damn, didn't you hear about what happened back in the day? So it's a bit kind of thinking about it from their point of view. If they see it, they might be like, damn, or if a black person sees it, damn, what's wrong with him, man? Is he not right? It's just, I can put some on there like, before you skip, it's not because I'm racist, it's just an abbreviation of my condition. Please stay. Would you do that? Anyway, in a bit.